Hello and welcome. My name is Mikaela and this is MIKMILL, a place where we get to connect with each other through practices of yoga, Pilates, and mindful practices as well. This is day one of our 30 to 30 January challenge, so I'm really excited to have you here. We're kicking it off with a 20-minute Feel Good Vinyasa flow. So think fluid movement, one shape blending into the next, pairing the movement with your breath, and just take it at your own pace, okay? I'll give you lots of options along the way. I do have a playlist. If you want to follow along, have some music in the background. It's just in the comment section below. So open that up whenever you're ready, or you don't need the music at all, your choice, and I'll meet you on the mat. Alrighty, my friend. I'm gonna follow along to the music and to the playlist because I love moving to music. But here we go. I'm gonna get you started lying on your back, pretty please. Whenever you're ready, just start to ease your way down into a comfortable position, back body grounded, and just choose any shape with the legs. So you might extend the legs out long, you might ground your feet, you might create a diamond shape with the legs, Supta Baddha Konasana, bottoms of the feet touch, knees open out wide. All options are perfect, so just really feel into what your body needs today and taking this moment to intentionally arrive here. Landing in your body, feeling the flow of your breath. Give yourself a moment to shift and wiggle. See if you can soften just 5% more. And maybe take a moment to think about what brought you here to your mat today. How do you want to show up for yourself? And if I can invite anything at all, it would be to breathe a bit deeper than you're used to really welcome in that full expansion, pairing the breath with the movement. Let's all take a deep breath together here. Inhale through the nose, expand your belly, your rib cage, bring it up into your chest. And a big exhale, clear it out the mouth. Yeah, and if you need a little bit more time here, you're more than welcome to stay. Otherwise, we're gonna take a nice big stretch. Reach the arms up overhead, extend your legs out long, lengthen your body, big inhale to reach. And as you exhale, please bring your knees in towards your chest. Hold on to your kneecaps or your shins. Good, inhale to guide your knees out wide. Feel a big stretch in the inner thighs and into the hips. And as you exhale, bring the legs back together, round your spine, bring your forehead right up towards your knees. Let's do that 2 more times, okay? Inhale, head and shoulders down, knees go nice and wide. Exhale, bring the legs together, rounding, curling into that tight ball shape. 1 more, inhale, head and shoulders drop, opening up through the knees, through the hips. Exhale, legs together, forehead to the knees. Hold yourself tight for a moment. Awesome. Now lower your head and shoulders down to the mat and reach your legs right up towards the ceiling or the sky. Reach your arms up as well. Close your eyes. Just take a little rotation of the wrists and the ankles. I don't know if you could just hear my ankles crack and pop there, but feels really good. Just bring a release into the joints. Go the other direction. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. Awesome. Now please hold on behind your knees. Start to rock forward and back along your spine. Take a slight tuck of your chin into chest just to protect the back of your neck. On this next one, can you hold right up on your sits bones? Navasana, boat pose, always the option of dropping the toes down to the mat. Otherwise, legs might still be lifted. Good, you might reach your arms right out in front of you. These are always options, my friends. Where do you need to be? Lengthen up through the spine, maybe close your eyes. 1 full breath in and a full breath out. Here we go, rock it back. Rock forward and through to a tabletop position. Find your way there. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and really spread your fingers wide. Take an inhale, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your chin. So good. Exhale, round through your spine, tuck your chin into chest. Now move with your breath. Inhale, belly lowers, gaze goes up. Exhale to round, really push the floor away. Good, one more. Inhale, front body expansion. And exhale, bringing that space into the back body. Find your way to a neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes and hover your knees just a couple inches off the mat for this hovered tabletop. Can you feel your hips right in line with your shoulders? Slide the shoulders down away from your ears. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lift your hips up, reach them all the way back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out your heels here, shake out your head, wiggle out your jaw. Finding that length in the spine. Press into your pointer fingers and your thumbs, okay? The inner mounds of the palms of your hands are really rooted down here. Let's find stillness. One breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. Gaze forward and walk to the top of the mat. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Let your upper body drape over top of your legs. Really let your head go. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Create length in your spine. And exhale, fold, release, hang out here. Bring your right fingertips in front of your right toes. Now bend your right knee, bend your right elbow so they connect. Left hand comes to your low back and open your chest up to the left side of the room. Maybe try and straighten that left leg just a little bit more, and maybe left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Good, equal weight into both feet. Close your eyes. Big breath. And left hand comes down, left fingertips in front of the left toes, bend the knee, bend the elbow. So you're trying to keep them connected. Right hand comes to your low back. Open your chest to the right side. Try to straighten out that right leg a little bit more. Maybe reach that right arm up. Can you feel that sensation running down the outer edge of your right leg? Send your breath into that space of your body. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Right hand comes down, forward fold. Inhale to stand all the way up. Rise up, reach up, get really tall. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold, melt it down. Take a halfway lift as you inhale, hands to shins, lengthen through your spine, and exhale, plant your hands, step it back, find a high plank, Phalakasana pose. Now you can stay right here with this variation on your toes, or you can always bring it down to your knees. This is where I want to be today, okay? Check in with what feels good to you. Slide the shoulders down your back body, take an inhale. As you exhale, bend your elbows, lower all the way down to your belly, Chaturanga. Good. Now inhale, lift just your chest. Lifting up a tiny bit here, baby cobra. Can you hold? Ground into the tops of your feet. Hardly any weight in your hands here. And exhale, melt your chest down. Now tent your fingertips outside of the mat and have your elbows stacking right over top of your wrists. Bring your feet out as wide as the mat. Tops of the feet are grounded. Inhale, lift the chest, press into the fingertips. Exhale, right shoulder drops and gaze goes to the left side. Good. Inhale to lift back through center. Exhale, left shoulder drops and gaze goes to the right side. Let's do one more each side here. Breathe in and breathe out. Letting your breath flow through the transitions, flow through the shapes. Full expression of you. Inhale back through center. Exhale, lower all the way down. Bring your hands right beside your chest. Push back to a tabletop. Tuck the toes. Lift your hips up. Reach them back. Downward facing dog. Let's take one full breath in and a full breath out. Amazing, you're doing awesome. Inhale, reach your right leg up towards the ceiling, squeeze to lift. Feel that long diagonal line from your right heel all the way down to your fingertips. Now super slow, like you're moving through honey. Shift forward, draw that right knee through towards your chest, round your spine, and plant your foot up in between your hands. Good, back knee comes down. Untuck the toes, rise up to a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. A lot of length in the spine here. Hold onto your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, little tilt over to the right side. Oh, this one feels so nice. Big stretch into the front of that left hip, and then all the way down the outer edge of that left side body. Inhale and exhale. Good, lift back through center, breathe in. Exhale, hands come down to frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up. Now reach the arms forward, rise all the way up. Find a high lunge, crescent warrior. Try to keep your back heel lifted nice and high. Root into all four corners of your right foot. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right side. Left arm forward, right arm goes back and behind you. Now hold right here. Good, listen to my voice if you can't see me on the screen. Maintain your twist. Bring prayer hands in front of your chest. Now slow hinge forward, and your left elbow is gonna connect on top or outside of that right thigh. So you got a nice twisted lunge here. Right shoulder away from your ear. A long diagonal line from top of your head to that left heel. Good, take another breath. Inhale and exhale. Bring your chest back through center, reach forward, rise up, high lunge, big breath in. Exhale, hands down to frame the front foot. Step your right foot back to meet the left. Find your plank of choice. So you're on the toes or you're down on the knees. We lower down slow, bend the elbows, they graze your side body. Inhale to lift your chest, baby cobra or upward facing dog if you want to go there. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up, and reach them back, downward facing dog. So good, breathe in, and breathe out. On your next inhale, the left leg is gonna lift up. We keep it flowing. This is a vinyasa class. Slow shift forward, left knee through towards your chest. Round your spine a little bit, and then plant your foot up in between your hands. Back knee comes down, untuck the toes, rise up, low lunge. Good, now grab your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, lift up a little bit more, and exhale, little tilt to the left side. So focusing on that length as you find that little reach to the left side. Yeah, up and over. Good, take one more breath. Nice, back through center, and hands come down to frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up, reach the arms forward, rise up, high lunge, inhale. And exhale. Good, another breath in. Exhale, twist to the left side. Right arm forward, left arm goes back. You got it, spread your fingers wide, take up space. Now keep this twist. Just bring prayer hands in front of your chest. Little hinge forward, right elbow is coming down, and it's gonna connect just on top or outside of that left thigh. Press between the palms, feel that rotation through your center. Breathe in. And breathe out. Nice, bring it back through center. Reach the arms forward, rise up, high lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands down to frame the front foot. Step left leg back to meet the right. Find your plank of choice once again. This time hold for 3. Wrap the rib cage in, it's 2. And 1, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, lift your chest. Cobra or upward facing dog. Press into the tops of the feet. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips lift up, reach them back, downward facing dog. Take a little bit of movement here, or maybe find stillness. You can pedal the heels, shake out the head, big full breaths. Good, one more just like that. Inhale and exhale. And gaze forward, walk to the top of the mat, forward fold, Uttanasana. Let your head drop heavy and then heel toe your feet out as wide as the mat. Start to find a sway side to side, bending into one knee then the other, letting the arms kind of just flow here. I imagine the arms are kind of like seaweed. If you don't want to imagine that, that's okay. I like all things underwater, yeah? That's just me. Good, little sway, little shift. Now I want you to go over to the right side and hold. I'm gonna turn just to face you here. Hold so that your hands are just outside of that right foot and try to rise right up onto the fingertips so that you have a little bit of a lift of the chest. Good, breathe in and breathe out. Let your upper body move through center over to the left side. Hands come outside of the left foot and then try to rise up onto the fingertips. Again, lifting the chest a little bit. Breathe in and breathe out. Take it back through center. Keep your feet nice and wide. Just spin the toes out to 45 degrees. Heels are in, toes are out. Bend your knees and come on down to a nice low squat. You can have the elbows inside of the thighs, palms of the hands to touch. You can also take it up a little bit higher. So if you want to be right here with your forearms rather, on the inner thighs, you go for it. Maybe it's a little shift side to side. Maybe it's steadiness with the breath. Inhale and exhale. Try to find a bit more length in your spine. One deep breath. Good. Now press into your feet. Rise all the way up. Stand up. Reach up. Exhale. Hinge from the hips. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Urdhva Uttanasana. Hands to shins. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale. Forward fold. Plant your hands. Step it back and find that plank of choice. Now again, toes or the knees. You choose, but we're lowering slow all the way down to our belly. All the way down. Nice. Hang out here. Bring your right arm out to the right side, kind of like a half T shape, or you can also just cactus shape that right hand to right arm. Left hand beside your chest. Bend your left knee and peel over onto your right hip so that your left hip stacks somewhat over top of the right. Maybe that left forearm melts down. Sending some deep breaths into the right side of your chest, right shoulder. Yeah, let your head rest heavy. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, take it back through to center. Left arm can reach over to the left side, half T shape, or you can cactus that left arm. Right hand beside the chest, bend your right knee. And peel over onto that left hip. Then try to let that right arm kind of melt down. Let your head rest. And send your breath directly into the left side of your chest. Left shoulder, left bicep. Where do you feel that sensation? And where can you send your breath in a little bit deeper? One more here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bring it back through center, please. Nice and slow. Hands beside your chest. Press on up and send your hips back to your heels. Maybe wiggle the knees out wide. Big toes to touch. Finding that child's pose. Letting your forehead melt heavy. And maybe a tiny micro bend in your elbows so that your arms, shoulders can soften. As you breathe in, can you create extra space in your back body? Feel it lift, feel it open and expand. And as you exhale, hips melt a little heavier towards your heels, but without force. Just let the breath do what it needs to do to assist your body here. Good, and then please slowly bring your hands under your shoulders. Peel on up. Sitting back onto your heels, maybe wiggling the knees in so they're right in line with your hips. Reach your arms up overhead, deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Start to cactus shape the arms. Open up through the chest, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Maybe a little lift through the collarbones. Maybe your gaze goes up. Big inhale. As you exhale, bring your forearms towards one another. Round your spine. Tuck your chin into chest. Inhale to open. Cactus shape the arms. Heart, chest opens. Exhale, bring those arms towards one another. Gaze goes down. One more deep breath in. And a full breath out. Reach your arms up, inhale. And exhale, let the arms and hands melt down on your legs. Take a moment in stillness, maybe eyes closed if it feels okay for you, or a soft gaze down. Feeling into your breath rhythm, into that energy shifting through your body. And taking a moment to potentially smile and welcome in that sense of gratitude for showing up for yourself today. Take as much time as you need, my friend. I'm so happy to have you here. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support, and I cannot wait to see you for day 2. I'll catch you later.